So it's been a while, and might as well film another Greenville update. Also, don't mind how absolutely poor I am, but let's just get into it. Now, I am a little bit late to this, so let the finding begin. Okay, well, so the first thing actually is right here. It's the new 1971 Durant L/M1500. This is, I believe, based off a Chevy K10, if I'm not mistaken. So you have the L1500 292, the Inferno, which is the Blazer version, another truck, Blazer with this, another one, another Blazer, basically just this and a Blazer. You get a good amount of colors. Starting price is $4,500, so it's actually a good starter car if you're starting out in the game. So yeah, next one is right next to it, which is the more heavy-duty version, which features the 402 motors and the different trims. So you also get a step side, you get the long bed, you get a Blazer with the 8.1 engine in it, 350 in it, and basically that's it. Yeah. Now, I don't think this was in this update, but it's just cool to see because I'd never seen this car before. This is based off the BMW M1. It's from 1981. There's only one trim. It costs 500 grand, which in my opinion is overpriced. Don't get a lot of colors, but it's a good collector's item to have if you're rich, unlike me. Oh yeah, just another thing. They removed, apparently, in the dealership, all the Ford branded vehicles badges. So they removed the Ford badges on all the Fords, all the Mercury badges on the Mercuries, all the Lincoln badges on the Lincolns. Just a little pointer outer that I feel like some people knew, but not a lot. Okay, the next car is this, the 2007 Marlin Motors Velindre, if I'm not mistaken. So this is based off, I believe, the Aston Martin DB7, if I'm not mistaken. Someone can correct me if I am wrong. But we have the 3.2 base, the V12 GT, and the V12 GT with the 6-speed manual, and that's it. Base price starts at $70K, so here are the specs on the base model. So it's actually pretty good specs for the price, and I believe you do not need a pass for it. So, never mind, you do. I am absolutely blind. And you need the luxury pass for all 3 trims. So if you have the luxury pass, this will be a good, cheap car just to be driving around in a good cruiser, in my opinion. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. Okay, next is this. It's a fictional car. This car is completely fictional. Named the 2008 Rakuta Amethyst. Completely fictional car, like I said. Starts at 6,500, so just a pretty cheap car. Doesn't need a pass. So you get the 1.9G, the 1.9G with the Urban package, which adds those. You get the 2.5 GX Limited, the 2.5 GS Limited. Is that it? The 1.9 GX, the 2.5 GS, 2.5 GS with the roof bars, and that's it. Good little car. None of the trims need a pass, so if you're looking for a pretty sporty, cheap car, this would probably be the best fit for you. Yeah. Next one was right next to it, named the 2008 Takeo Turismo. I believe this is based off the Acura TL. You get the 3.2, the Spec T 3.5 liter, the Techno Sport 3.2, the Techno 3.2, and that's it. The only one that needs to pass is the Spec T 3.5 liter, but that's because it's obviously a higher trim. But it's 17 grand, so it's cheap. It's actually pretty fast, goes 156 miles an hour. and they're all front-wheel drive, I believe. And I think a cool feature with this car is that there's a DRL embedded into the grill or something, someone said. I don't know. I don't have this car, obviously, so don't know, but moving on. There are 4 different years of a brand new Toyota Tacoma. Here's the 2017. I will go over all of them because I know you guys want it. So you get the LX, the Limited, the Climax, well, one's the Opted, one's not. The Climax Sport, the Limited, the Climax Off-Road. That's it, I believe. Oh, Limited. Oh yeah, that's it. And the only ones that need a pass are the Limited Opted, the Climax Opted, and the Climax. Everything else you don't. So it's a nice truck. The LX trim is 25 grand, so it's a little more on the expensive side. But other than that, it's a good truck. Tacomas, they're reliable. And nicely modeled too. I recommend this. Next up is the brand new remodeled 2019 Celestial Type 4. This is a Tesla Model 3, if you didn't already know. They just remodeled it to make it have like the new style lighting, I believe, and fictional, obviously. So you get the standard, the mid-range, the performance with the Ivy trim, the long-range Ivy, the performance European, the long-range European, the long-range performance Ivy, long-range Ivy with the EU and the standard. All of them require the zero emissions pass regardless, because electric vehicles, obviously, in this game. Okay, next up is this, the 2019 Tacoma, which has the LS, the LX, the Climax Opted, the Climax, Climax Off-Road, Limited, Climax Sport, and that's it. Basically, kind of the same amount of trims, just probably a little bit of differences. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, next up are the brand new BMW 3 Series, which honestly look better than the real-life counterparts, in my opinion. But you get the 20D, the 30T luxury all-wheel drive, 34 W30, blah, 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 that's hard to pronounce. W3040T Darkline, W3040T all-wheel drive. Oh my god. 30TE W Sport Darkline all-wheel drive, 30T W Sport all-wheel drive, 30TE W Sport all-wheel drive, 30T W Sport Darkline all-wheel drive, 30 W3040T, and that's it. My god. Nice car. Most of them you need the luxury pass. The only one that you don't need are the 20D trims, because it's obviously the base model. But other than that, you should be good to go on buying those. Next up, you also have the wagon, which is literally pretty much the same exact things. Just all of them are luxury trim. You can't get it without a pass, just to let you know. But everything else is pretty much the same as the sedan. Okay, next up is the Tesla Models Y, which is a Celestial Type 6 in this game, which is also the same thing as the Model 3, just with the brand new lighting, even though they don't have that on the Model Y. But pretty much all the same things. So nothing really much to go over there. Okay, next are the new BMW M3s. You get the manual all-wheel drive, the competition all-wheel drive. These are also brand new, the M3 CSs. These are really nice. I wish I could buy it, but obviously can't. You get the all-wheel drive, the competition all-wheel drive European, the manual competition rear-wheel drive, the manual rear-wheel drive, the competition all-wheel drive. Oh yeah, I already went over those. Shit. Basically the same things with the wagon. You also get the CS trim, but that's only for European, so you'll have to deal with the hazard thing that the European cars have in this game. So, yeah. Okay, next up is the 2023 Model 3, pretty much the same exact thing, just different year. Then we have the new Lexus IS 350 and 500s, IS 300, IS 400H, 350, 300, 500, 350H, all of these. This is find the this is probably the nicest one. Okay, next up is this, the Brocoda, another Brocoda Amethyst, except this is the newer year. So you have the G16, XX32L, GX16, GX16H, GX32L, XS32 with the Urban Eco package, XX32, same thing with that, and G16. I don't think any need a pass, no. And another really nice one is the new Toyota Mark V Supra Division Pioneer. So you got the 2-liter, the 3-liter VR package with the 6-speed manual, just makes it like that. Normal 3-liter 6-speed manual, normal 3-liter, normal 3-liter with the package, 3-liter limited, 3-liter with the 6-speed manual limited, and that's it. Here's the 2023 version of the Tacoma, pretty much all the same thing, maybe a little more trims. One I know comes with a Corvette motor, which let me find. Here we go. Yeah, here it is with the Corvette motor. This I believe is also new. The new RS GT or whatever they're called. Here are all the trims. All of them need the zero emissions pass because it is fully electric. Here's 2024. Pretty much same thing again for all these. Here's another new, the Kia EV6, I believe, the Combi Se. Got the modest rear-wheel drive, executive all-wheel drive, the rapid all-wheel drive, the rapid all-wheel drive with the stealth appearance, the Force, the executive rear-wheel. Oh wait, that was, yeah. So next up is we got the new Lucid Air, which I actually do have this car, which I will show you in a second. So you got the Quality, which I think is the one I have. And you got the Mirage, which has over 1,000 horsepower. That's not it. You got the Explorer Abyss, got the Quality Abyss, then we got the Jet Speed, which has 1,234 horsepower, goes 207 miles an hour, the most amount of horsepower car in this game. And you get the Star Abyss, the Star. I believe I have this trim. Got this. No, I think I have. Yeah, I have this trim. So yeah. Next up is also right, the new Toyota Land Cruiser. You got the 58 Dominator Diesel, Dominator 2-tone, Dominator first year, 58 Diesel, the Dominator first year 2-tone Diesel. That's it. Good off-roader. Then you also have this, the Lexus version, pretty much all the same, except this doesn't have a diesel. Then you get the new Hyundai Santa Fe's, which has the S Adventure Pro, which I think also has GoPros equipped on it. SC, the Signature Limited, SEL, Grand Signature, Adventure Pro, Grand Signature, Adventure Line, Grand Signature Obsidian, the SEL, the Grand Adventure. This one has the GoPros, and the Adventure Line, and the S again. And here's the hybrid version of that same car, just a little bit bigger, and I believe this doesn't have the other thing with the GoPros. And that will... Oh, and there's also this that got remodeled, and you can no longer get the Amazon versions of any car anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. So if you have those, keep those. Those are rare now. I believe this was added in the last update, but I'm not going to go over it. So here it is. Obviously this is modified, this is not stock. So, and you get in it, Here's the startup. Obviously, it's electric, so... Oh, right. Probably should turn on audio. That's probably a smart idea, right? Okay. Here's what it sounds like. Here's your startup. Here's your turn signals, which has got sequential. They're kind of small and not really be able to see. Your brake lights, headlights, high beams. This thing does not have fog lights, I don't believe. Well, it has fog lights in the back, but not in the front. Flashing your high beams. Your horn, which is pretty loud. This thing actually accelerates pretty fast. This is the 0 to 60 time. So about probably like 4 seconds. So it's overall a really good car. Good looks, to me, at least. Your opinion can be different. Right, this is also a new limited. It is a barn find version of the Blazer. There you go. Here's another limited from the same update, which is the Aeropod, which is absolutely goofy looking. Another one is this Renault. This is the first licensed car for Greenville. Most detailed car in the game. So, yeah. Other than that, that is the new update. The new fall update. The Halloween update should be coming out sometime soon. So yeah. See you in the next one.